it's Kimberly, Kimmy73, or Miss Kimmy73, sorry. Just want to come on and do a video. This is my 6-week update since I'm back on track. I guess I'm starting over with the weeks since I took the 2 years off. So, wrote down my numbers and everything. Since my last video, which was about 3 weeks ago, I am down 6 pounds. So that's a total of 12 pounds since I started 6 weeks ago. So I'm excited about that. It's coming off about 2 pounds a week, so that's pretty good. And so for eating, I've been doing pretty good with my eating. Of course, there are struggles. Who doesn't have struggles? But for the most part, I'm getting through them, staying under my calorie goal and working it out. Then for my workouts, I've been doing, first I was just doing walking or elliptical, just cardio. So I've upped my walking to 45 minutes. So I do about 3.5, almost 4 miles usually within the 45 minutes. So that's pretty much a daily thing. But now this week I've incorporated strength training. So 3 times a week I am doing the Firm Body Sculpt. It's a upper body and lower body workout, toning and everything. So that's been rough. I used to do that way pre-op, and it was rough then, and it's still rough now. But I know it'll get better. They have this thing called the fanny lifter, and it's like a step stool. It's about 14 inches high. And you step up on it, and you step down. And they have you do this like 16 times on each leg. That is the worst exercise. I'm in the living room screaming, trying to get through those 16 reps. But I know it's going to work, because when I was doing this before, I noticed I started to shake my butt. I don't have a butt, so I was doing it like years ago, and I noticed my butt started shaking. I was like, oh my gosh, that fanny lifter really works. So I'm doing it again, and I'm sure I'll see results again. Also, what do I want to talk about? The support I'm getting is just so great. I'm just so happy to be back. I feel so good about the choices I'm making and food, and the support on YouTube as well as Facebook has been really great. And I don't know why I couldn't stick with this the first time around, but the past is the past. I'm doing it now. And the other day I was in the mall, and you know, I cannot go in the mall without hitting Auntie Anne's pretzels. It is just an obsession. I love that pretzel dog. And I used to just get the pretzel until I found out it was about the same calories as the pretzel dog. So I started getting the pretzel dog. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to get it. Then, long story short, I ended up getting a cookie from Mrs. Fields. And not just like the little cookies, or not just a regular chocolate chip cookie, but the cookie sandwich with the 2 chocolate chip cookies and the cream in the middle, the icing in the middle. Oh, it was so good. But I felt guilty and I felt bad. But even though I had that cookie, I'm not justifying this cookie now, but I did stay under my caloric goal that day, even though I had the cookie. But it was so off my plan, because I'm staying away from flour and sugar. So that was not it. So anyway, today I'm in the mall again, and I had to go to Bath and Body Works, which is right next to Mrs. Fields. And I was like, oh man, I want something. I can't leave this mall without getting some kind of food. So I really didn't want the pretzel dog, because I knew I'd probably get stuck or something. And I knew that cookie would slide down just right. But I said, you know what? I had a cookie last week. What am I going to do? Get a cookie every week? Nope. So I left the mall a little bit hungry, but I knew I could come home and fix a healthy snack. So that's what I did. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of myself. It took a lot for me to do that, you know? So, yeah. All right, what else? Oh, I talked about supporting you too. Oh, I wanted to go but kind of backtrack and tell a little about myself because some people might be new or didn't see my old videos from my start. So I had lap band surgery January 14th, 2010. And I have the allergen band, the 10 cc's, and I lost 15 pounds on my pre-op liquid diet. And then, as you know, after the 4th month post-op, it's kind of when I started to like go totally off, playing off track, and just kind of stop eating like I was supposed to, and not exercising. So, anyway, I have a 10 cc allergen band, and it's filled. Last time I checked, I haven't had a fill since March of 2010. It had 4.5 cc's. The first fill I had was 2.5 cc's, I believe, and it didn't quite get it. So I went back a week later, 2 weeks later, something like that, and I got another fill because I didn't want to wait too long. I waited a week or two to see how it worked, and food was just going right down. I could eat whatever. So I knew I didn't have restriction, and I went back to get another fill. So now I still have the same 4.5 cc's I had 2 years ago, and it still works. I have restriction. Some days too good of a restriction. There's a lot of days, at least like once a week, once every other week, where I'm really tight. Usually it's the stress days. When I'm really stressed, I get tight. Of course, in the morning, I'm tight. Some mornings I have to wait till almost noon to eat something solid. So on my tight days, it can be, it's tight. But I don't want to unfill because there are those times that it's not tight and stuff can go down. And usually it's towards the end of the night. So I don't think I need to unfill. I kind of like it like this. It's the sweet spot, and I want to leave it there. So I'm wondering if when I lose more weight, I'll need a fill. I don't know. But I don't have insurance anymore, so that's another reason I can't get a fill. Because the job I have now, I don't have insurance. So, well, that's another story. If I have to, I'll just have to pay for it. I mean, if it comes to that. So, that's it for now. That's all I kind of wanted to talk about. Let me see. Yeah, you always think of stuff you want to say once the video is over. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to cut it off. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.